welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Saints and the Broncos coming up next.
After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, and it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion Denver Broncos and the champions of the NFC, the New Orleans Saints. Final game of the season. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
He admitted to us the other day, Mike, that he's started to feel a little anxious as game day approached, and I think that's normal. Winning the NFC, that's one thing. But this is the type of stage that can take your legacy to a whole nother level if you're able to come out on top. But in order to make that happen, he's going to have to put those nerves behind him as soon as possible. The last thing you want to do is put yourself in an early hole because you just couldn't settle down. If he's able to remain calm, play his game, his team's going to have a great chance to end this night as world champs.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
Second down and 8. They'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
He'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. 7-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Throwing now from the gun to the goal line and in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, New Orleans.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The Saints offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Left side into the hands of Olave. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 31 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Broncos have it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw. Got it into the hands of Olave. And the Saints are going to have themselves a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line. Gain of 12 and a 1st down. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Saints offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. It's the tight end LXIV in motion. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He gets this complete to Shakir. A pickup there of 19 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
To the air now on 1st and 10. To the tight end, LXIV. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield.
You just don't see a lot of running backs given the chance to make those sort of plays, especially against double coverage. But he continues to come up big for his quarterback. He's going to continue to give him every shot in the world.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Quick hitting slant there. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got it inside the 5. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the 1st half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the Saints offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. It's the tight end LXIV in motion. They'll begin here on the ground. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. Up the middle they go. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll throw out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Drive will start on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes remain on Super Bowl Sunday. We're back to see this one wrap up after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. He'll try the right side this time. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And we'll get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. And the Saints have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Commissioner Roger Goodell ready to present the Lombardi Trophy to the New Orleans Saints. On top of the world, they are your Super Bowl champions. So that'll do it for another spectacular season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Greg Olson, and our entire crew, I'm Mike Tirico. We'll do it again come the fall. Till then, so long from the Super Bowl.